Hello everyone and welcome back to the Pillars of Eternity Let's Play. Last time we lost endurance and we no longer care.
Still alive? I need something
Okay,
sharp.
thank goodness that was just a stupid do-nothing trap. We are petrified. We're petrified so hard that we just cannot move. Actually, it looks like my little chains are moving. How come it's... Oh, we do need a rest. It's okay though. Skeletal fighter. Over this way. More skeletal fighters. Mind blades. Or no, that's not mind blades. This is mind blades. We use this again.
So much for you.
And just try to detonate it, I guess.
Mine feels sharp. Pristine.
More damage than I think.
Well,
Or actually no, it just does a lot of damage. It's really nice. Does I kind of wonder. Let's see. 36 to 61 Roth. Damage. Which target gets a bunch of raw damage, then everyone else gets over, 12,000. And is pushed for something? I don't know. Targets with low endurance explode, causing crush damage to all in the area of effect. Okay.
what is it?
Crush damage.
As you
It
wish.
doesn't specify, so that skill
Perhaps
needs,
a little rest is in order.
needs some stuff to... I don't know. Yeah, rest is in order, but... So is getting out of here.
Nice and quiet.
Okay, please tell me there's like an easy way out to the surface in this level. Please, 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 please let there be one. I don't want to have to go through multiple loading screens just to get out of here. Oh, and two Adra beetles. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, no, it looks like there's a stairway here. Oh my gosh, there's 3 of them. Okay then. Puppet Master? What does this do again? Tactical Meld. Guard Instinct. Oh, that's right. I forgot she's got these spells as well.
Your thoughts must flow deeply.
So I should
indeed.
probably put Detonate on her thing. What does this do again? Pain Block. That's nice. Silent Scream. Ringleader. Everyone attack this one. Except we're gonna try to dominate it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well,
And we're just gonna paralyze all of them if I can. Then we're gonna detonate that one. Detonate that one. Okay. Detonate that one. Oh crap, I'm out of whatever it's called that I need to use to detonate stuff with.
How may I help?
By shooting this one. Oh, shoot this one. Yeah.
still alive?
Boom, yeah. Oh, go away, stupid fly.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
And you shoot that one.
Yes.
And Adair, you try to knock it down. So I don't want to be attacking. And I'm down. Okay.
Yes?
Nice blight. Why aren't you like shooting this person? You go attack her.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
There you go. Okay. Oh, this looks like the easy way out.
What is it?
Thank goodness. Master staircase. Excellent! We're gonna quick save. Even though it's probably just gonna auto-save for us anyway. Silly us. Silly me, not us. It's not your fault that I'm doing this, it's my fault. Okay. Wow. Level 5, level 8, level 1. I'm guessing that between level 1 and level 5, there's another easy way out that fills in this area. We'll have to see about that. Yeah, that just means we haven't completely gotten through those areas. So I think next time we go down there, we'll go to level 1 and then work our way down. Not that it really matters, just for the sake of completing those areas, I think we'll do that. Man, I wonder how long my parents are gonna be gone. It's been a while. But, you know, oh well. This is actually like second session in the same day. Like the last, what was it, 3 No. Before last episode, not the last one, not the one before last one, but the ones before that, like the 3 of them that were before that. I think that's when I started one session. That was only 3 episodes long. And then there's this one, which is currently also 3 episodes long. Alright, we're gonna go... let's grab our party management. He's busy with our major adventure. That sucks, because I'm tempted to grab him. Heravius. I wonder if he's got anything... I'm gonna grab Heravius because, you know, he's Heravius. He's probably leveled up a lot while we've been gone. Okay. He can be our new mechanics guy. Wait, no. He has no athletics. That is unacceptable. Wild Strike Burn. More damage is burn, corrode, freeze, shock. Okay, we're gonna do Wild Strike Burn because burn damage is amazing. More athletics. And then mechanics. More class unlocks. Boiling Spray, Calling the World's Maw. Holy crap. Conjure Blight, Hailstorm, Moonwell, Overwhelming Wave, and Wicked Briars. Okay. More mechanics. Not that really that important. Greater Wild Strike Burn. More damage is burn. More mechanics. It's got 9 survival. It's insane. And, ooh, okay. Cleansing Wind, Embrace the Earth Talon, Firebug, Nature's Terror, Plague of Insects. Ooh, I hate that spell. Relentless Storm brings a deadly storm into being, striking enemies frequently in the area of effect with lightning bolts that stun and deal shock damage. Okay, that's the one I really hate. All of Thorns. Okay.
Ready.
So he is actually a little bit behind us. Not that far behind. Oh, a ways behind. He's close to leveling up though. Alright, this spell though. It's not. Apparently it's, let's see, what does this do? AoE duration, about 30 seconds. 22 to 34 shock, stun for 3.2 seconds. What's this one? 15 seconds. Foe AoE, 10 to 13 shock, stun for 2 seconds. Huh? So, how is this one better? Is it... It doesn't tell me exactly, 3.5 radius. 3.5 radius. Does it just strike a heck of a lot more often? It doesn't
What is
specify.
it?
That's odd. Okay, that's fine. Who needs a priest when you've got a druid? That's good enough for us, I guess. Plus, I never liked Durance. And it was funny when in my cheat ending, when it goes to like through the ending stuff, his ending is pretty funny. He throws himself on a pier and kills himself because he's like questioning all of his beliefs or something like that, and he's just, I don't know. I'm like, good. Which is unfortunate, because I kind of wondered what his ending would have been now. Because I had finished his quest, and he kind of seemed to accept what was going on, or what happened to him. But I guess I'll never know. That kind of makes me sad, to be honest, but what are you gonna do? Hedge maze bonus, 1 stealth for everyone. Athletics and constitution. Max for everyone. We'll just go with this one. Athletics and constitution's nice. Oh, hey! Okay, I guess we might get to finish this. The morning is cold and silent. You are upon the plateau of the birthing bell, and there is no sound, no wind. The sky is a smooth mortared gray, and the forest beneath the plateau nothing more than a jagged black silhouette. Even the rock, the Adra around you, it feels colder. The sun's warmth bled from it. Against the cold backdrop of the sky, you see the great birthing bell hanging from its arch of Adra. Its surface is tarnished, and the shadows inside the bell are dark still. It seems to press down upon you, or simply, sadly, watching, as if standing above a grave formed from the table of the plateau and the remains of the mother's womb that now covers its surface. And there is something heavy in your hands. It breathes, gurgling, slick and wet, yet that is all it is. You find yourself filled with fear. You don't want to look at what you are holding, and you don't want to touch it with your mind. It is all you can do not to cast it from you. Let's examine it anyway, because it's the only option, obviously. The mass before you is vacant, flesh in the shape of a newborn. Bubbles of saliva bunch at the mouth, expelled by its steady gurgling breath, its arms, legs, head lolling, limp. No thought, no struggle, no desire to cry in protest or pain. There's nothing from within. There's an absence in your hands. Holding a hollowborn? Your hands tremble, shake, and the silence is broken as the chimes on your wrists echo with the trembling. And the chimes do not echo in the thoughts of the mass in your hands. There is no soul within to hear it. The only emotions blanketing the plateau are the pain of the mother. The child breathes, its heart beats, but it makes no cry. The child feels light, empty. Oh, the child feels light. Yeah, empty. It's not as in like light from the sun or something like that. That's what I thought. Silly me. I'm stupid. There's no joy in it, no fear, no thoughts at all. Yet in the hollows inside it, it breathes, a thing of habit, not life. You cannot move. Your trembling has subsided, and the birthing chimes on your wrists are as still as the child. The mother is crying, eager to see, begging to see the child. You feel a sudden spike of fear, of being hunted. If you give the child to the mother, you will be blamed, and her anguish and rage shall fall upon you. She will not spare you, or anyone you love. Of this you are certain. But you did not cause this. You don't think you caused it. And the mother begs, her arms outstretched. Her hand to the child, I guess, since that's the only option, once again. The chimes sound once more as you give the child to its mother. And as the chime fades, there is the eager gleam, the welling joy, the questioning. And you draw upon it deeply, letting the hope stream into her eyes, letting her ears fill with the cries that you have heard countless times passed from other children on the bell. You hear the laughter in the mother's voice and streams of tears that run down her face. And with a practiced motion, you weave a life that will never be into her eyes and thoughts. She will care for the child as if it were whole until you set her free. She will care for it until you find a way to heal what has happened, until the reality cannot be dispelled anymore. And still, cradled beneath the weeping woman that birthed it, the child in her arms does not hear the cries of the mother, does not react. It is an empty thing that breathes and carries nothing within it. And the chimes on your wrists lie still. They are bound to you like chains, never to sound inside the newborn's mind ever again. Okay, we've got 2 people to talk to. That was interesting. So, okay, so I think I'm beginning to understand. The grieving mother is someone. She helped help mothers give birth to children. And these days, because they're all Hollowborn, she doesn't want them to know. And so she's manipulating their minds to make them think that they're normal. Now, that's not something I really condone. Or, that's not something Abattoir condones. I don't think he really agrees with that. I think it's fair for them to know the truth. However, we do believe there's a solution. So, I don't know. It's interesting. We're gonna talk to Adair first.
Hope I didn't seem ungrateful back there in the battlefield. And you went out of your way.
It was important to you.
Got real close. Didn't expect that. Now, for a second, I thought I was gonna finally see some answers. Foolish, of course. And why should I get answers? There's a world of Aethasians out there who don't know if their god's been blown up. Still, man can't help looking back. Guess you'd know that well as anyone.
Looking back. Yeah. Nice. Adair stares off, focusing on some distant thing, unseen and unrealized.
I might have turned my back on my god when he needed me. That's all I'll ever know.
Huh. I like two.
You did what you had to do. Even if Wideman was Aethys, his actions were destructive.
His actions didn't seem righteous enough for a god. That's why me and Woden had Widewind figured for a pretender. It didn't occur to me that my god might actually mean to do harm to his own.
Huh.
Something to think about, I guess.
Yes. Alright, that's all. Alright.
Your mind comes bearing questions, Watcher.
Yeah.
I saw Halborn at the birthing bell.
The grieving mother's head bows, and she raises her hands, cradling them slowly, as so the chimes do not sound as she moves them. You feel a chill in the air, as if the vault of your mind is growing too large for the thoughts within, and your breath is laced with a chill. To your horror, you hear her breathing, ragged, hacking, but strangely steady, and you can see saliva bunching at the corners of her lips, becoming thick ropes of drool that cast themselves down her chin. Gross. Okay. There's the smell of blood in the air, new, wet, and the salt, sharp tang in your mind, coupled with this, the smell of sodden undergarments clawing at your senses. What? Grab her, shake her? That sounds a little violent, but I'm really, really, really tempted to actually take that option. Yeah, we're gonna go. Screw it, we're gonna go with one. To your surprise, her thin frame bites you, remains upright, yet she does not seem to be exerting herself. She seems to be drawing strength from the horrid breathing you hear. Her clothes are wet. It is as if she's burning with fever beneath her tangled hair and beneath her threadbare robes, as if she's giving birth. Okay. With a slow hissing intake of breath, her head rolls back on her shoulders, her eyes pressed tightly together like the lids of a newborn. Yet past the lids, you can feel piercing stare, vacant, cold, horribly. You sense nothing from her, not a thought, like the Hollowborn you held in her memory. You know if you try and pull away now, she will vanish into herself and vanish from your thoughts, perhaps forever, and you have a terrible feeling that whatever connects the two of you will be cut. She is as helpless before you as a child, and you search your thoughts for a way to coax her to you. Just listen to my voice. 2 cipher options. Cool. This is what I like. Sound the birthing chimes in your mind, or imagine the cries of the newborn from the first memory when you met. I think we're gonna go with the birthing chimes because that's normally what we knew in the past. We're gonna do that. She jerks slightly before you, then her head tilts, and the steady breathing breaks, and she gives a racking cry.
thought it was my doing. I thought that I had stilled it with my thoughts. The child. It was just a child. What was done with it?
You helped give birth to a Hallborn. You made the mother think otherwise.
Breathing is steady again, but there's a life in it where there was not one before, and her emotions are building in her. Apprehension, confusion welling up. She seems afraid to do more than simply be aware the memory is still there.
It was not the last Hollowborn on the birthing bell, and never again did I hear a child's cry.
You have found a death within me, one that many women have borne within them. Worlds swirl with impulses and weight, spiraling around her, and you feel as if you were being dragged into it. I sought to serve women in need, and instead my hands ushered no new life. What happened next, I bear the responsibility for.
What happened next?
The first birth was the deepest, the saddest. Nothing I could do could find the child's spirit, guide it to him.
You feel a strange absence between you, as if your thoughts are being shared across the great distance. The thought bleeds out for a moment, then returns, sharp, near, personal. I could not understand what had happened. What I might have done. No, I could not dwell on that thought. The child was always there, always a reminder of what had happened, a marker. I made her care for it. I made them all care for it, till I could find what had gone wrong.
You made her care for it.
It was worse. I made her think it was whole, and then more births came to the bell, all as before, and many were the minds I had to change, a circle of
Children with parents' eyes burning bright. I don't know what happened. I guess a circle of it. I don't know why it cuts off there. I wonder if there's actually supposed to be more dialogue, but whatever.
What happened then?
I held their minds within mine. I shaped and guided them as long as I could. And with each passing day, each new birth, the strain grew. And the more I felt my control slipping, the more I focused my thoughts. Eventually, even I succumbed to the power of my own illusion. I'd woven the threads so tightly that I could no longer see through them.
Then one morning, I heard funeral bells tolling in the village. The sound of wailing rose through the mist. The mother had died, her mind so focused on the care of her Hollowborn child that she neglected even to feed herself. With that, the illusion broke. The townsfolk saw their Hollowborn the way they were, not the way I had wished them to see. By the end of the day, they'd begun to look at me differently, too. I did not understand what had happened, but I knew enough to flee. Every suspicion that surfaced, every faded memory of what I have done, pressed it down, took it away. She feels cold, lonely, rigid. My skill failed me, but what I did was necessary. Oh wait, but I did what was necessary. I regret the mother's death, but how much worse would it have been had I not acted? We're going to go 3 because, that's our philosophy.
You inflicted your will on townspeople. That was wrong.
They would have killed the children. I had no choice. The matter was too great to seek permission, so I made them believe their children lived whole and healthy, until there were too many children, and the protection crumbled.
You could choose for her to no longer travel with you. I like number 2. Let's see. I'm trying to think a little bit.
They not have a choice. kill them, taking their choices away. To rule another like that, even for mercy, is wrong. We must accept that there are some things we cannot control.
The grieving mother's mind is silent and still for several moments. She lets your words wash over her, seeping into the cracks in her own thoughts.
My actions only caused more misery. Worse, I took from an entire village, made them as empty and helpless as the children I sought to protect. But what then? Is it better to stand by in the face of tragedy? To let it wash over the world a hungry tide?
Forcing your will on others is an injustice. How could anything but tragedy come from it?
I did not see it as such. I sought to weave a cradle with my mind, but it became a prison, for the village and for me. Your words have soothed my mind in ways I did not expect. I thank you, Watcher, for the gift of your sight, for using it to guide me out of the prison of my mind. Let us hope it can also free you from the illusions Theos has woven around you.
Let's definitely hope so.
Alright. Well, it seems Hravius is in need of a new armor. We're gonna give him that. 30%, 35, so yeah, that's pretty good. That's actually got higher damage reduction too. We're gonna give him the fine arquebus and we'll give him that. Yes. Does he have any pre-peasant? Hatchet, spear, quarterstaff, hunting bow, unarmed. Okay, well, quarterstaff. Okay, well then I guess we'll give him Durance's thing. Because congratulations, Hravius, you're the new Durance. Here you go, buddy. Reflex and healing? I don't even think he does healing. Not gonna be able to give him that. Seal of Faith, only usable by priest, so we can't use that, so I guess we'll give it to her. Perception. Here, you can wear that then. What's this do? Restore light endurance. More perception. Not really. Oh, she doesn't have anything that gives perception. Alright, here you go. Pretty sure this doesn't give perception, right? This doesn't have anything, actually. Okay. We need a diamond to actually do anything with that. We'll have to wait. Everything, I guess. He's got lore, doesn't he? Only 3. Okay. That'll be the end of this episode.
What is it?
And we actually got this dream completed then, so that's over with. Awesome. So yes, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.